So people have been asking me.
Yo, Jess, you a vegan or whatever? What you be eating?
I'm so glad you asked. This is going to be a recipe called Chickpea Sandwich Filling.
Now, whoa, Jess, whoa, Holiday. I'm not gonna be going to Whole Foods because I ain't got Whole Foods money to be spending $12 on a tomato because you want me to be vegan.
Ain't nobody said nothing about Whole Foods. Actually, I'm going to show y'all how to do this thing by going to Publix if you have one in your area or Walmart. Well, let me show you how to get this thing popping. Now, let's head to my kitchen. Okay, so what you're going to need to make this recipe is 1 to 2 cans of chickpeas. If you get in the grocery store and you don't see chickpeas, look for garbanzo. They're the same thing. The juice of 1 lemon, garlic powder, dill weed, vegan mayo, brand of your choice, cayenne pepper, Himalayan salt, black pepper, and half a red onion. Now, if you don't like red onions, by all means, please use the onion that you like. And what you want to do is you want to get in there and chop it up as small as you can. Now, don't be like me. I think I just got lazy on this day and I was just like, forget it. It was still fine though. So you just see me just chopping it and putting it in a bowl. And in a few minutes, we're going to set it to the side. But first, I have a little citrus juicer here. And I'm going to cut my lemon in half. And I'm going to juice each side. And once I'm done juicing each side, I'm going to pour the lemon juice over the onions. I'm going to let that sit to the side and marinate and it do over there. Now, after you rinse and drain your chickpeas, you're going to put them in a bowl and go to mashing with a potato masher. Now, y'all, please don't be like me and be cheap and go to the dollar store and get a potato masher. I hate this potato masher with everything in me. It took so long. As you can see, I sped up the video because I was like, ain't nobody got time. Okay. It took so long to mash these things up. Just please go to Walmart or somewhere and get you a real potato masher. Don't be like Jess, okay? Now, with the little skins that come on the chickpeas, they don't really bother me and my family. We just leave them in there. But if they creep you out and you don't want them in there, by all means, if you want to take the time to pick them out, go ahead and do that. But we all good with it. Once we get to the consistency that you want to have them at, you want to just take those onions that you set aside earlier and add them to the mixture before you start adding your seasonings. Now, I couldn't find my spatula, so I had to use my knife. Whatever works in the Perry kitchen. Now, I don't really measure. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with y'all. I don't really measure like talking about. I just do what feels right. But however, for those of you who do want a recipe, I will have a recipe listed in the description box. So go check that out. Okay, here I'm adding cayenne. Please know that cayenne is optional. Now, vegan mayo, like I said, that brand, it doesn't have to be the follow your heart brand. It could be whatever brand that you find in the store. Now, pretty much from here, after you finish adding the vegan mayo, what you want to go ahead and do is add your salt, because I was about to mix it up and honestly I totally forgot the salt. There it is. Add the salt in there, and then you want to add some black pepper on in there as well. Once you're done and you start mixing that thing up and get everything well combined, from that point you can pretty much do whatever you feel. Anything from sandwiches to wraps to, you can throw this in a salad. It's a lot of things that you can do with it. Okay, so what you're going to see pop up on the screen next is a breakdown and price points for everything that I used to make this recipe. The only thing that I didn't get from Walmart was the chickpeas. Now, obviously, depending on where you shop at, whether you go to Publix, whether you go to Walmart, whether you go to Target, whether you do have that extra coin to spend at Whole Foods, obviously your prices and your numbers may look a little bit different than this, but it really shouldn't be too far off. Now, all of this, it feeds my family of 4 with no problem for 3 to 5 days. If I need a little bit more of it, I will add anywhere from maybe 1 to 2 cans of chickpeas. And this whole meal right here literally will run you $13 to $17. And that, like I said, it just depends on where you shop at. It really shouldn't be any more than that. Well, guys, that's the end of this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, you are a real one. I love and appreciate you so much. If you like this video and you want to see more, definitely give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to come back next week, next Friday, for Foodie Friday, and see what I'll be cooking up then. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.